Good evening, everyone. We're starting the stream tonight. Doing, what are we doing? Some Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Because, I've been playing practically nothing but Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate 3 off stream. I've been obsessed with it, and it's been extremely fun. I thought this would be kind of a neat, relevant little tie-in, right? I loved this game specifically, Dark Alliance, back when it was, popular in its heyday, when it first released. I love Diablo and all the kinds of Diablo clones, like Baldur's Gate, Champions of Norath, Gauntlet, that sort of thing. I thought it was relevant. So we're going to play that tonight. I honestly, so I've been trying to do the deep dive for the GameCube in terms of like release date or like release year order, and I'm still in the 2001s. And I forgot Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance had released in 2001. So, or was it 2002? Maybe I'm in 2002. I don't remember, honestly. Let me check real quick. Yeah, it was 2002. I was mistaken. All right, so hang on. I'm just finishing up getting a couple of things set up here. We'll proceed with the game. 29 months. Oof. Yeah, dude. Holy crap. Thank you so much for the resub, Neko. I can't believe it's been that long, dude. And thank you for your continued support. It's always extremely appreciated. Cannot be overstated. Come a long way? Not really. Feel like I've stagnated. That's okay. I'm just having fun. Now, I'm running this on a Wii, so on physical hardware. But you finish all the N64 catalog. Oh yeah, that's true. I'm playing this on a Wii, but previously I've tried to emulate it just like in my own time when I was younger, and maybe it's just a product of the fact that my computer back then was absolute dog shit. But this game does not run well emulated at all in my previous experiences with it. Whereas like Super Mario Sunshine would emulate perfectly on that same computer, so I feel like I've seen this before. Does Baldur's Gate have the HD collection remake on Steam? It does have like Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 as an enhanced edition. But this is a little different than those Baldur's Gate games. This is more akin to like dungeon crawling kind of like action RPG instead of like tactical RPG, which is what some people consider Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 and 3. So I'm like DLC for Baldur's Gate. Oh, gotcha. No, this is its own standalone game, just set in the same universe. As I usually have to do, I'm just changing the screen margins. I want to be... Honestly, the sorceress sounds the most fun. I like magic. Act 1. Loading.
You are weary from your travels.
Like, this open
Mesmerized
cutscene would
at the
run
sight of
so
Baldur's
poorly.
Gate, not only a town of myth and legend, but also a place where one can find fame and fortune round every corner. It is night as you enter the city, and it seems strangely deserted. But you soon discover that the night holds
You a camera? Yeah.
as well. And in an instant, that danger is upon you.
Easy pickings. Hey, Karn.
Indeed. Let's see what our little ambush has won us.
Halt! Who
It's
goes
super
there?
obvious. It's so, dude, it so was.
Watch. Let's get out of here.
Yes, but take the gold. Leave the rest for the watch.
Just planking in the ground, on the floor.
Damnable thieves that grow bolder with each passing day.
Still some life in this one.
Man,
Looks
these
like all
facial
they did was
animations are
make
so
off with some
good.
possessions.
Easy, easy there. That's quite a blow you took.
Those thieves that attacked made off with your possessions.
I mean, it's a
At
little
least you're
uncanny,
alive.
but like for this era,
We're
like
becoming more
holy
bold
crap.
with each passing day.
You'd best stay off the streets after the sun sets. It's not safe out here.
You could seek shelter in the Elf Song Tavern. It's close enough.
Aye, more than enough cutthroats there.
It looks better than
know
most,
how to find
than a
those that
lot of
attack you.
modern games I've seen. This was 2002. I will never not marvel over how
Drawn by
good
a haunting
or
voice,
complain about how
you come
bad
to the
lip syncing
Elf
is
Song
in video
Tavern.
games. To
It
me,
is a small
knowing
place
next to
filled
zero
with a motley
about,
assortment of patrons and grisly trophies.
about like what it takes to
There, the
animate
haunting voice
things
is all
like
around
lips
you,
and stuff,
and the patrons
it just,
are
to me, it
silent
seems like
as the
something
song washes over them.
so simple to do.
One by one,
But
they
maybe I'm
all
wrong.
seemed lost in its call.
But like when games like this in 2002 can get it so right,
Beautiful song, isn't it? I've heard her sing 100 times,
I don't
and each time it still moves me.
hey, it's Jennifer Hale.
It's the spirit of an elven woman. She haunts this tavern, singing once every couple of nights.
It's not easy to animate, but we have so much tech now that should be able to implement it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this game was following a lot of trends of games of this era. Jiggle physics, let's just put it that way, right? Tomb Raider era. Yeah, exactly. Why does she
No one
sing?
truly knows. Her spirit was here when I first bought this tavern. Some say she sings for a lost love, a soldier who died defending Baldur's Gate. They say she sings in the hope he will hear her voice.
Chat, what
and
color is the
return
mug
home.
behind her?
Still, that's nothing but hearsay and tales. Welcome to the Elf Song Tavern. What can I get you?
What color is her hair? Challenge, you'll never know. What's that? I don't even
That's
care
a
about
stuffed
me being
beholder.
robbed.
A small version of the species, I'm told, but not that I've seen many of them.
Even
One
the
of my
hand
regulars
animations
he
are not
found
that
found it in
bad.
the cellar.
Alright, whatever.
Sounds like members of that new thieves guild I've been hearing about. We're lucky to be alive. Word is they're responsible for the murder of 2 city watchmen and the disappearance of several thieves from the old guild.
Used to have watched someone play Gaiden. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden Sigma. The game has some. Oh yeah, Team Ninja. Team Ninja, the team behind that game, and not Devil May Cry, Dead or Alive. Like, they were the worst offenders or best offenders, depending on who you ask, I guess.
Yes. Look, I wouldn't cross blades with those thugs if I were you. Just stay clear of them unless you want to end up dead in an alley, all right? Well, no one knows where their guild hall is. Still, If you're determined to find them, try the sewers. I'll wager they've been using them to move around Baldur's Gate. It's probably what's been driving all those sewer rats up to the surface. Well, there's a gate to the sewers in the cellar of this tavern.
I'm being quiet because
the
the speech is so
before
low.
the Guild War began.
And there's no subtitles. I'm hoping I can enable them here in a second. I can't pause the game right now.
Well, there's a problem with that. Actually, maybe we can help each other out. Well, we've had to lock up the cellar because of the horde of rats that suddenly showed up down there. Clear them out for me, and I'll give you the key to the sewer gate. And a little gold to help you get back on your feet. What do you say?
I didn't know Nicki Minaj. She does kind of resemble Nicki Minaj.
The door to the cellar's locked, so you'll need to get the key from Ethon over in the corner there.
Like, just kinda. I know where you're getting it, Riffy.
Luck be with you. And watch those rats. Some of them can be vicious when backed in a corner.
Options. Dialogue text on, subtitles on. I don't care about damage text.
There are no enemies here.
Oh, X, okay.
Welcome, friend. I saw you come in. Nasty bump on the head you've got there. Something I can do for you?
Yeah, how is the lip syncing so good? Game has good atmosphere. Yeah, it really does.
I do. We locked the door to the cellar once the rats started swarming around down there. Did you need it for something?
Let's see.
Are you sure it was the rat problem? Or are you thinking of hunting down those thieves that attacked you? I overheard your conversation with Aelith. Look, friend, you've met them once and escaped with your life. Don't test your luck twice.
I love games like early medieval style games like this, of the like the early or late 90s, early 2000s era. I love the atmosphere in all of them. They're like sometimes dark and or most of the time they're kind of dark and gritty and like very melancholic. But like some of them also have good sound design, like this game, and a Thief that was made by Looking Glass Studios. I fucking love the atmosphere to the Thief games. So good, so nostalgic for me. And this is no different.
Well, if the thieves won't keep you from going down there, maybe the rats will.
Rats don't concern
All right,
me.
Then. I won't say I didn't warn you. Here's the key to the cellar door. Don't be too long, or else I'll have to come down and get you. Oh, and before you go, take this dagger. It's not much, but it might do you some good.
You like the platform one the most because it's such good sound design? It really does, yeah. Sure. Before I go, Aelith told me you were the one that found the stuffed beholder of this fireplace.
I did. I'm sure there are other things lying around down there. The elf songs sheltered many thieves and cutthroats over the years. That's probably why there's that gate to the sewers down there. There's bound to be plenty of bolt holes in the cellar and the sewers. I found the beholder in one of them in a secret door behind some barrels in the far corner of the cellar.
Bad for them then. Rusty dagger, cellar door key. I should... Don't I have skills though? I don't have... I'm a sorceress with no magic? What the fuck? Burning hands, yeah. Very bare bones. You up to level 5 skills though. Menu rocks, but people would buy this on PC. Honestly, like this is very simple, but like effective. You know what I mean? Simple is good though. Oh, absolutely. Lortimer. Okay. One reason I don't like RPGs so much is because there's so much stuff. Yeah, yeah.
I got no coin to spare, so don't think your begging will make me part with a single copper. Oh, there's always been thieves in Baldur's Gate. This latest batch may be a bit more bloodthirsty than most, but they haven't crossed me yet. Still, I'd rather be able to part with my coins at the bar than keep them in my purse.
The voice acting's not too bad either.
The bartender, Aelith, cut me off 2 nights ago. I keep coming back, hoping she'll change her mind, but she hasn't come around yet.
Yeah, it's kind of like natural. They don't.
The cellar's locked.
It's
I
not
can't
so
slip
robotic. A
down
lot
below
of
to get a
I
spare
like I
bottle
appreciate
to tide
voice
me
acting
over.
that gives the impression that the
Maybe you
actors
could.
had room to like give more natural pauses in their speech, like and or you know, like just to kind of sprinkle in little speech fillers like that instead of just following the script to the letter. You know what I mean? It's a very small detail, but makes the dialogue sound more natural.
Yeah, if you could find some way to get that cellar door key from old Ethon, then head down to the cellars to get me a bottle, I'd make it worth your while.
Got the key from Ethon. I'll see
There
what I
are
can.
no enemies here.
Welcome, friend. If you're looking for a good blade or a sturdy shirt of chainmail, you've come to the right place. Our stock may be a bit low at the moment with the recent demand for weapons and armor, but a new shipment should be coming in soon. Well, I don't know the cause, friend, but the word is there's been some trouble between the thieves' guilds of late. No matter to me if the two groups kill each other. Never had much use for thieves myself. Now, we have many fine deals. What are you looking for?
I don't have any money, but I just want to see what he has.
Our shop carries the finest dwarven weapons, brought here all the way from the Sunset Mountains.
I forgot that there's a door there. I thought there was like a weird texture on the wall. I thought that was the. It's to save. Yeah, why not? We did a lot of dialogue. This even has a jump button. This is incredible. What the fuck? This is on GameCube? I know! And yes, it is. It will teleport you back to the hub of any act. You can then use them to return to the location you were called from. What do you mean watching PC? You go away, Neko. I know. That's... I am too. In an hour you're going to bed. Oh yeah, because you're on Norway time right now, right? Yeah, this is a remarkably well animated and designed game. This was also on PS2, I think, too, right? Maybe even Xbox, the original Xbox. Listening while finishing up at work, I did see some of that animation. The dialogue animation looks hand animated to the letter. It really does, doesn't it? Like that merchant wrung his hands, talking about the Thieves Guild fighting. It's insane. And like you got these like water animations as you walk through it. Like games, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like games were made differently back then. What a cool smart find. Oh yeah, I actually loved playing this game as a kid, and I forgot about it until recently. I'm not saying like, he's gonna say it. Back in my day. Yeah, like, I'm not saying that like all games now are not made well, but never heard of Baldur's Gate before the recent one? Oh man, I used to play Baldur's Gate 2 specifically. I never really played Baldur's Gate 1. I used to play Baldur's Gate 2 a ton on my dad's computer. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, but it was a lot of fun for what I got out of it, you know what I mean? And I've been absolutely obsessed with the recent Baldur's Gate 3. It's a masterpiece and worth every penny. Absolutely riffy. Based as fuck, man. I think I said in Discord Emergent when in our DMs we were talking about. I had mentioned it, and like it's literally a gem among modern games nowadays. There's so much care and love put into Baldur's Gate 3 by a relatively small studio by today's standards. It's remarkable. Baldur's Gate 3 is the most recent one, yeah. It's like it's the first Baldur's Gate in the mainline series since Baldur's Gate 2, because Baldur's Gate 2 didn't have any DLC. And then they had a lot of spin-offs from like this game, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. They had like a couple PC spin-offs as well. 15 remain. Holy shit. I didn't know there were that many rats. What are the controls? Attack, jump, I know that. Okay, block and parry. Left is mana, right is health. Okay. What? Emergent, what? Yeah. Also, this game feels good to play. Like, it's very intuitive. I don't know if you have a Mega Lol. I don't know. It really is. Like, the movement is good. I'm just a wizard with a dagger, but like, I'm still breezing through it. You got left trigger for mana potions, and then right trigger for... You know, this game... It's based off of Baldur's Gate, which, you know, takes place in the D&D mythos and stuff, right? And they have references to like D&D magic and everything. Like burning, you know, hang on. Let's see here. Like this, you know, magic missile, burning hands, Melf's acid arrow, fireball. I'm not familiar with snowblind, but there's, you know, lightning bolt, Ultaluke's icy sphere. You know, so there's you know, references and usage, but they obviously don't have like mechanics like skill slot, and I didn't mean to do that. I also died. I saved a long time ago. Feels like a lot of RPGs pre like Fallout 3 or Skyrim are constantly limited compared to PC. Oh yeah, for sure. Like this is you know, my go live notification said the peak age of Diablo likes, which that's what I'm, you know, I know there are games that did action RPG before Diablo, but Diablo popularized it, you know? Rat rolled, I know, I got fucking rat rolled. Rippin' piss, dude. But you know, Diablo popularized this style of gameplay. And they actually made Diablo 1 on the PlayStation 1, and it did not control very well. Like this, I feel like this game and Gauntlet, Dark Legacy and such really did an excellent job translating an action RPG or RPG style movement and gameplay to the consoles. Like they did a really good job. I don't know that I ever beat this game as a kid. I played it a lot, but I don't know I don't remember how far I got into it. I don't know if you get companions like you do in Baldur's Gate mainline series. I'm pretty sure you could do multiplayer with like 2-player, I think. 2-player simultaneous co-op. I do wish there was some sort of mini-map. And like little things like when you get close, you can rotate the camera, right? It's kind of slow, but you can rotate the camera. But even just little things like how it kind of tilts up a little bit so you can see your character even if you're standing right next to the wall, like just, I don't know, this is a very well put together game. And it had no business being so. So this is apparently an official Wizards of the Coast video game, so you know they had the money, supposedly. Very limited options in terms of character creation, though. You either had the human archer, the dwarf fighter, or the elf sorceress, I think is what the race was for this chick. But you couldn't do, like, male or female. Is this game canon? I don't think so. I don't think it is at all. I think it just has pure references, you know, like Elf Song Tavern is like a key spot in Baldur's Gate. Like geography. But I don't think you'd find this on any official Baldur's Gate lore. You know, I don't think your sorceress character has any impact on the grander scheme of the story. Too bad. Yeah. I'm just glad it exists. Oh. Like, why is my controller vibrating? It's because my health is low. It was like vibrating like a heartbeat. I will, you know, I'll be fair and not just completely blindly praise this game. Like I said earlier, I do wish I had some sort of mini-map so I could figure out where the hell I'm going and not get turned around, even though this has been very linear in terms of level design, which some people might think that's a negative point, and I wouldn't necessarily agree or disagree. I didn't mean to do that, but,
My power's too weak.
but, the other thing is that I wish the gold was a little easier to see. Like you can't zoom in, so you can't get any closer to your character to look at the ground or anything. Like there's gold on the ground right here, because I heard it drop, but I bet you can't tell where it's at. It's right here. It's a very, very faint yellow glow on the ground that almost blends in with the like firelight. Games and waypoints are good for people with jobs, people with smile. Yeah, for sure. Turn to the tavern to receive a reward from Alith, as well as the key to the sewers. If you find a recall potion, use it now to collecting recall. Oh, maps and waypoints. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I know what you mean, though. I think I understood the spirit of your message. My ass needs to be reminded. Got a wooden shield. Save. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, yo, that's actually sick. What the fuck? Absolutely problem solved. Holy shit. How many times have I paused the game already? Like 3 or 4, right?
You're back.
And I didn't notice that.
Did you see Ethon down there? He followed you down there not long ago, and I fear he may have gotten lost in the cellar. Or worse, he may have wandered into the sewers. I tried to stop him.
Don't worry, Alith. I've taken care of all the rats, so he probably just got lost. I'll find him.
Thank you. But before you go, please take these coins in payment for all you've done so far.
I don't want your
And
titty
as
coins.
promised,
Gross.
Here's the key to the sewer gate. Be careful down there.
That was the worst thing about
There'll be worse things than
working
sewer
in
rats
retail
those
is when you would
tunnels.
have customers pull money out between their breasts. Like, stop. Pepe Mod. Yeah, I don't know why some of my did like 7. Did my emote break or something? People do that IRL. Oh, absolutely, man. I'd have just, and it's the worst because it's like warm. Because like body heat, it's awful, dude. It's on the same level as going into the bathroom after someone else had gone to the bathroom and sitting on a warm toilet seat. It's awful. I don't want your boob sweat money. Gross. Got sewer door key, 75 gold coins, 200 experience. Cool. Let's level up. One missile for every 2 character levels. Also, it sounds like a really famous voice actress. What the hell's her name? It's Jennifer Hale. She's in everything. I can pick her. I can close my eyes and pick her voice out of a lineup of other female voice actresses. What's she in? She's Commander Shepard on Mass Effect, like female Shepard. She was in a lot of TV shows too. Actually, she was one of the witch sisters in that one cartoon show with the 3 witches. I don't remember. Madame Lutece from BioShock Infinite. Yep. Fuck. Of course, when you asked me for, she was in one of the. I think she was one of the spies, or maybe one of the villains in Totally Spies. That sounds familiar. It's another really popular game. She was in something recently. It's like she's like Matt Mercer. Like Matt Mercer's another voice actor I can pick out from a group of male voice actors. Yuri Lowenthal, I can pick out. We've been down this road before. In fact, when I just searched up Jennifer Hale, the search result is purple, letting me know that I've definitely searched this before. Oh, that's right. She was in Diablo 3. She's in Diablo 3 as I forget the main female character's name. Starts with an L. Let's see. She's Ashe from Overwatch, which is funny because Matt Mercer also voices a cow person. Oh, Neko, you'd appreciate it. She was Rivet in Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I didn't know that because I never played the game. I'm just scrolling through her IMDb right now. Yeah, she was Rivet, apparently. I didn't know that. She was Miss Keen in Powerpuff Girls, the teacher. Her IMDb is not ordered by fucking date, or is it? Oh, that's weird. It is ordered by date, but like, oh, whatever. Yeah, she's in like fucking everything, which, you know, get that bag, hell yeah. And she's a fantastic voice actress. It's just I've heard her so much that no matter what kind of voice she's putting on, I can tell it's her. Let's see. Do it. Enjoy your walk. Be safe. Yeah. What is intestinal fortitude? Oh, increases your health. Regeneration. Oh, target line to make aiming easier. That's neat. Let's do magic missile. No points left. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted. Beck had a question for me. Change play. Oh, probably like change to a different character. Save spot there. Can I just recall back to my? Yeah. That should work, right? Yeah, perfect. And then I can go through it because I have the key. Fuck, are you a kobold? I'm gonna cast magic missile.
This looks important.
Fine bottle of wine. No, you just don't. A lot of people don't like pay as much attention as I do about you know, voice actresses and voices and stuff. Like, if we're just smashing up the sewers, yeah, why not? No one else is down here. And I'm leaving the grain sacks and wine barrels, okay, that are up on the stack. Ow! Okay, that's a new thing. Am I gonna be able to tell if one's explosive or not? Here, didn't I get... Got a helmet. There we go. Short sword, long sword. Yeah, I'll do it. That. More damage overall, I think, would be better. I'm a sorceress with a sword and shield. Battle mage. Ow, okay. Good to know, I guess. I still didn't really see what the difference was. It just looked like a vase to me. I guess I need to stop slashing willy-nilly. Holy shit. Why are these spiders so hard to kill? Good grief. Gonna have a lot of shit to sell. Sounds a lot of similar sound effects to Eternal Darkness. Oh yeah, and Jennifer Hale was the voice of the main character in Eternal Darkness. Sounds a lot of similar. Yeah. So it's like the spell effects. Yeah. It's all connected. Okay, so there's obviously something back there. I can't get back there just yet, but I'm wondering, no? Sewer level 1. I'm sure if I had an explosive barrel, I would have been able to get through there, but I blew them all up. I'm hoping I missed one. I mean, I have to push it all the way over there, but it's not impossible. Eh, fuck it. Wish I had a potion of haste. Run faster. Also, since when did sorcerers wear skimpy jumpsuits? It's the classic female armor and RPGs conundrum.
What's this you've called a sewer rat?
I do in Elden Ring. Oh, okay.
Lord Xantum will wish to speak to her, and you'll need to be the best of help. Ah, excellent. I was expecting you. Did you receive the package from Lord Xantum?
I did. And I have it with me.
And you know where it is bound?
The dialogue is still a bit
He
quiet,
told me
but
to take it to the crypts and place it within the Chamber of Ashes there.
Excellent. The entrance you seek lies on the level below past the sewer grates. Let no one see you
Sense
enter
of
the
Men
temple
were
and
game
do
developers, that's
exactly
true.
as you have been instructed. Now be on your way.
I mean, the core demographic of video games
I
at
will
this
return for
time
the prisoner
seems to
later.
have been
Guard him well.
teenage boys, right? I'm not saying that excuses it, but that's probably why. She must breathe through her skin. Oh my god, quiet. From Metal Gear Solid 5. Excellent game. Stupid excuse for a character design. I want to sell a bunch of shit.
There are no enemies here.
Swords, axes, bows. We have everything you need right here. If you need something to split someone's skull, or a helm to protect your own, you've come to the right place.
Let's buy...
If quality and price are your
Fine
chief
Club.
concerns, then look no farther. You'll find my shop has excellent weapons.
I think
at
the staff
reasonable
would be the
prices.
best choice. Well, I would normally do spear, but the staff, you know, I'm don't have. Oh, right, I need 500. Well, you know what? Actually, let's get since I can afford it. Let's get. Can't afford that. Let's dress in clothes. Added boots. Honestly, these are worth more, so. That didn't do any better. In fact, she's now covered in and also a bikini underneath. But she's less covered in what is supposed to be more armor. This is so stupid. Oh, I forgot about my ruby.
Whoa, friend. I think the smell of the sewers has taken a liking to you.
I will stab you. It's magic, yeah. Totally.
We have many fine deals.
What was I doing? Padded gloves, right? Yeah, padded gloves. And then what? I'm not gonna have enough, but.
Swords, axes, bows. We have everything you need right here.
Oh, did I accidentally sell my shield? I think I did. Ah, whatever. No, I didn't. Oh, it's in the armor category. Got it. That's okay. I didn't want to sell it anyways. Now I'm a little bit more, you know, protected. How many recall potions do I have? A lot. It doesn't tell me. Oh, I forgot to turn in the bob. It's very blue water for being in a sewer. Can I free you? I can't even hurt him in the cage. That's fine. I would have felt a little bad if I could. Yeah, light him on fire in the water. Do it. Did that rat just call me a bitch? It sounded like he just went, "You bitch!" Oh, that might have been my character just like grunting or something.
My
I don't know.
power's too weak.
Rat romance. That's a rat. That's a rat. That's a phrase. I want a rat. I want to get a rat and name it Sassafras. Oh god.
My power's too weak.
I just died from fire damage. Yeah, step on the fire, Navi. Sewer dating time. And to become the king of the sewer sludge.
My power's too weak.
Trying to pay more attention. The game does not make it obvious when you're running low on health. Aside from the very subtle controller vibration. Like, I can't tell if these guys are supposed to be kobolds or, like, goblins or what. Okay. Guess I'll go down here. Okay. Seemed a little unrelated, but fair enough. Can't break that. I can jump. Oh god. A worn staff. Okay. I'll stick with the swords for now. I don't currently see any benefit to, well, you can't go in there, to using staves, if you will. Oh, she can jump over that. Waist-high fence syndrome. Good evening, good sir. No wish to postpone or curiosity delaying. This game looks interesting. What game are you currently playing? Oh yeah, I'm playing Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance for the GameCube. Welcome back. If you're, I don't know if you were aware of this or not, because I think you followed back when I was playing, when I was playing a different kind of, I don't think I was playing a GameCube game when you had followed, right? I don't remember. but I'm doing a playthrough, what I call a deep dive of the GameCube library. Where I go through and play each game from the GameCube library. Sometimes I go through and complete the game all the way through, but other times I don't. I don't know which way to go. I think this is the right way to go, which means I don't want to go this way. Okay, yeah, dredge. That's what I thought. I didn't want to be wrong. That would have been embarrassing. Yeah, so you know, I play modern games like Dredge, and other times I play more classic games like the GameCube ones for my deep dive. I originally started streaming when I was doing a deep dive of the N64 library. And I completed that a couple of years ago. Or like a year and a half ago. It took me a year and a half to complete all 200, or to play all 256 games. And then it's been 3 years since I first started streaming, period. So it's been about a year and a half since I last played an N64 game on stream. Now an ending, welcome in. Frick is up. I don't know what the frick is up. What the frick is up with you? Someone just got home and is making nuggies? Hell yeah, dude. Nug it up. Fizzy yuck and find out. Dark Alliance, you claim. Such fond memories I played. For my part, I'm playing the second game. Recently paid. Oh, Dark Alliance 2? I can't say that I've ever played Dark Alliance 2. I know of its existence, but never played it myself. Is it any good? Like, is it a good, proper sequel? Or does it have the unfortunate side effect of coming after a good game? And not hold up as much like some sequels do. I'm someone. It's me. I'm that someone making... That's me in the corner! Ready to party. Eat nuggets and hang in stream. I mean, that sounds like a pretty good party to me. Scooby-Doo laugh at full volume. Let's see if I can sometimes do it. Depends on how my throat's feeling. Let's see, hang on. It was kind of rough at the beginning. Did you ever see the episode of Glee where a character sings "Losing My Religion" to a grilled cheese? Yes, I did. That was fucking cursed. Glee was so out of pocket all the time. The zoinks jumped out. It really did. Beat the first co-op with brother many years ago or some other. Second game I now use, but seems tough to play. Not what I would choose. Ah, yeah. So it didn't hold up to as well as the first, is what you're saying. Can't say I'm entirely surprised. A lot of games, unfortunately, fall into that kind of crap. tangentially, just simply because Ryan Murphy also wrote and produced or something. He had some hand in making the American Horror Story show, like the first run of the series, not this like weird reboot that they got going on. And I could not get past the 3rd season. My friends and I started a Glee rewatch in 2020, but we only got a couple episodes in before one friend was over it and the other one couldn't, and I didn't keep it going. Yeah, Glee is rough, man. You need to watch it again with your adult eyes. Seasons 1 and 2 are good. Yeah, exactly. Seasons 1 and 2 are actually pretty good. And Coven was good, but then I started to try to watch the hotel one, and I'm just like, this ain't it, dude. And the Carnival one too was like, I don't know. No, you don't. You don't need to rewatch it. I couldn't get with the Carnival or the hotel. Darklines 2 is okay, but the first level played solo. I died a day after day. Oh. I must ask you, curiosity takes its toll. Did you ever play Dark Alliance 2021 goal? I don't think so. Carnival was wild, didn't watch Hotel. Yeah, I watched a few episodes of the Carnival, and I'm like, this is kind of mid. And I got really bored of it, like, midway through. And then I started also watching the hotel one. I just kind of skipped because, you know, they're not really related. They just have the same actors. The stories are completely separate. But I just couldn't. I lost it. Also, I'm convinced someone on the writing team has a mommy issue. Like mother issues or something, because like how many villains in that show ended up being mothers, and like that was like the main impetus for them being a villain, right? Or like a villain in the show had problems with their mother of some kind. I'm talking to, you'll know the one I'm talking about if you remember season 2. Murders Clown and Carnival was also Burt Hall. Oh, Kurt's dad. I had no idea. I mean, with all that makeup, it makes sense. You lied to me. The score in this game sounds like KOTOR. Oh, I wouldn't know, honestly. I have not played. I've played one of the Knights of the Old Republic, and I cannot, for the life of me, remember which one, whether it was 1 or 2. No room. Bitch, get back here. Where are you guys coming from? KOTOR, I never tried, but I hear a remake being made. Excited, I cry. I'm excited for that too. I have good hopes for that game, for the remake. It's by the same composer. Oh, sick! Good ear, dude. Also, same composer for Oblivion and Skyrim. Oh, damn! My man gets around.
Something to split someone's skull, or a helm to protect your own, you've come to the right place. If quality and price are your chief concerns, then look no farther. You'll find my shop has excellent weapons at reasonable prices.
Wooden shield. Let's tell this. Got a kid today lamenting the clownery of Bethesda, and I was like, join us, King. They're learning. Get used to it, kid. It doesn't get any better.
Our shop carries the finest dwarven weapons.
Tell that kid to play Prey. Is that a good Bethesda game? Like a non-buggy Bethesda game?
Swords, axes, bows,
Shield. What's the...
everything you need right.
Alright, I don't know. Maybe that was a mistake selling it,
If
but...
you need something to split someone's skull, or a helm to protect
Todd
your
Howard
own,
does not care.
you
Todd Howard
come
gives
to
no
the right
fucks.
place. If quality and price are your
Prey
chief
is the perfect
concerns,
game in
then
spite of
look
the
no
best of this.
farther.
I need to
You'll
play
find
it.
My shop has excellent weapons at reasonable prices. Oh, friend, I think the smell of the sewers has taken
Tell
a
me
liking to
lies, tell me sweet little lies. I when I saw that, or when I heard that,
you. What are you looking for?
like, playing in the background, I thought someone was playing a prank.
Our
when he was
shop
coming on
carries the
stage
finest
to that
dwarven
song.
weapons, brought here all the way from the Sunset Mountains.
There are no enemies here.
Swords, axes, bows. We have everything you need right here.
Free up some weight as well. What else can I buy while I'm at it? I don't need any more weapons. Why would I talk to this kiddo about mental health when he could simply talk about video games? Hey man, all gamers have perfect mental health. Exactly.
If quality and price are your
Video
chief
games,
concerns, then look no farther.
Trazodone,
You'll find my
what's the
shop has
difference?
Excellent weapons at reasonable prices. Oh, friend.
Cursed
I
or
think the
blessed, I
smell of the
cannot tell. A
sewers has
Bethesda
taken a
game
liking
I
to
never
you.
played, seen, or mailed. They're a gamer, they're safe. Yeah, exactly. You've never played a Bethesda game. Wow. Should buy coins.
We
I don't
have
need
many
that.
Fine deals. What are you looking for? Our shop carries the.
No difference detected. Well said, Doctor. Thank you, thank you. I didn't go to 5 years of doctor school for nothing. Disclaimer, I am not a doctor. And I never will be. My ass is too dumb. No, actually, I just don't have the dedication for something like that. Or the money. I don't remember killing these guys. Whoever killed them gave no fucks about the gold they dropped. Dr. Diver Navi. Yes, hello, I am a doctor of water. That's a big rat. Anyways. Reporting for duty. Skyrim drew hype, so I refused to grab. I feel that. Oblivion, old as wine, I leave no tab. That's clever. Fallout 'tis popular, yet first-person views aren't something I dab. Yeah, you can do third person though, right? But that doesn't. I mean, doesn't matter. My friend is doing her residency and she works like 80-hour weeks. Yeah, see, I'm also too lazy for that shit. I'll fully own up to that. I'm way too lazy to do anything like that. No, thank you. It's not worth it. Nobody should work for 80 hours. Nobody should work 40. Honestly, no one should work 40 hours. It's not required anymore. It never really should have been required in the first place. But, you know, like, it was established, the 40-hour work week was established back in, like, the industrial era, like, Henry Ford era, to curb abusing your workers, because without that kind of establishment, we would be working 40-plus hours, and that would be the normal, you know what I mean? So it would, you know, it's better than what could have been and what used to be, but we've grown over this. We're done. We're done with this 40-hour work week bullshit. We don't need to do that. When productivity has skyrocketed and wages, oops, I'm dead. Adventure's ended. Whoops. No, it hasn't. It makes no sense for 40-hour work weeks. That's the games never played all or even one, but years after I played The Outer Worlds, which was kind of fun. Yeah. I mean, you know, that's funny that you should mention that, considering, you know, as you know, and as you're coyly pointing out, it's not a Bethesda game, but it's made by the same studio that made Oblivion. And I played Outer Worlds, and I loved it. Love Outer Worlds. It was a fantastic game, excellent story, a little short and ended kind of abruptly in my opinion, but I still liked it. And had some really awesome asexual representation in it, with Parvati. Loved Parvati. She was like my favorite character in that game. I did. Yeah, they're just exciting. They made New Vegas, right? Oh yeah, New Vegas. Maybe not Oblivion. Maybe they did make Oblivion though. I think maybe they made Oblivion and New Vegas. I could be wrong though. But you're definitely right about New Vegas. But I could be wrong about the Oblivion part. We all love Parvati. Parvati is best character in Outer Worlds. Not to be confused with Outer Wilds, which a lot of people understandably do get confused. This motherfucker has a lot of health and does too much damage. Ow. He's almost dead. Run! Found a prison cell key on the bugbear. Oh, these are supposed to be bugbears. Or maybe he was a bugbear and these are still kobolds? I don't know. Where'd that come from? It really popped off with the game name, yeah. Outer Worlds was fun, many beloved characters you meet, but I will say this, despite controversial belief, despite fun combat and good quests, the game did lack unique armors and weapons, which should be the best. Yes, actually, that's a very good point. I remember thinking the same thing. Every game has its strengths and weaknesses, and that just so happened to be that game's. I agree. The variety and oops, I did not mean to do that. I was just spamming X and hope that can't go back down. Very little diversity. Yeah. Found that entirely different kind of game, but Cyberpunk 2077 also had that issue. But the junk folder of your inventory? Yeah. So much variety. Right, can I level up yet? No. I wasn't sure if that was the kind of game that, like, sell all junk. Is there a little thing sticking out there? Well, that doesn't make any sense. I suppose I'll free this dude.
Thank the gods you're here. Any longer, and I'd be sitting in some kobold's belly.
Ayla told me you'd follow me down in the cellars, Ethan. Sorry. Ayla told me you'd follow me down in the cellars, Ethan. I'm glad I found you.
Well, after I gave you the cellar door key, I felt guilty about letting you head down here without help. So I followed you down. No sooner do I get down here than I'm surrounded by those yapping kobold devils, and they haul me to this cell and lock me in.
I was right, they are little kobolds. But the door to the sewers was locked. How did you get down here?
There's an entrance to the sewers from the street, and I used that. I knew about it from my days when I was in the guild. The old guild, not the new one.
There was another entrance, so I didn't need to go through the cellars at all?
But I was hoping that maybe the rats would discourage you from chasing those thieves. I was worried the thieves would kill you.
You said before you used to be in the Thieves Guild. You're a thief?
That life's behind me. Still, I've kept a bit of what I've
Retired at the ripe old age of 25.
I managed to pick this key off the chieftain you killed. I think it unlocks a gate deeper in the sewers. If you're still aiming to catch those thieves that robbed you, then you'll need it. While I was locked up here, I overheard some of the thieves from this new guild
For a peaceful death at 28. Yeah, exactly.
That's what I heard.
A peaceful
I don't know
death
what that
from
thief was
dry
carrying,
rot.
but it can't have been good. If you want to stop whatever deviltry they've got planned, then you'll need to head deeper into the sewers and find that thief.
I'll find him. Give me the key and I'll head deeper into the sewers.
All right then, I don't need to tell you to be careful. I'll meet up with you at the Elf Song Tavern later on. Come find me when you found that thief and what he was carrying. I'll try to dig up some of my old contacts and see if they can tell me anything about these thieves that could help you out.
No, that's yours. Alright, farewell. That saunter. Good voice acting. Yeah, it really is. Down to level 2. Thank you for getting me through 45 minutes of OT to do something I won't have time to do on Monday. Hell yeah. It's always easier to get mundane tasks done when you're watching something in the background. Bugbears are huge. Beauty of Strims. Hell yeah. Beck's been watching Gilmore Girls, so she's been it's both just passively and also like making a point to sit down and watch it, but also have been putting it on in the background while she cooks and stuff. I have not been watching that with her. And don't get me wrong, I'm not one of those guys that'd be like, I don't want to watch Gilmore Girls. It's a woman's show, you know, like, I don't give a damn about that. I've watched Glee, for God's sakes. It's definitely not traditionally masculine show to watch. But I have said this to Bex before. I don't know if any of you guys have watched Gilmore Girls before, but the way a lot of the characters talk in that show just does not seem natural to me. An old but beloved game you are playing, which reminds... Oh, a gelatinous cube! What the fuck? Sorry, I got distracted. Should really get back to playing Star Ocean 3, another old but beloved sci-fi RPG. I've never played Star Ocean. Is that good? Like, I've heard just loose things about it, but is it any good, really? I mean, it had 3 games at least. They're on to something. But it is for girls. They talk fast and it's not soothing. It's they some of them like the mom and daughter talk fast, and sometimes it feels like a lot of the characters are just waiting for their line. Like, they're waiting for the person to stop talking and then immediately deliver their line next. It doesn't feel natural. That's not shut up. That's not that's not to say that all characters talk like that and all the actors deliver the line, but like, you thought they were sisters? I could see that. They do, like, I think Bex has told me that, like, that's kind of their dynamic. They're like the mother-daughter besties kind of dynamic. Holy fuck, this gift sub. What gift sub? You had a gift sub. Is that the gift sub to Mooncat? Oh, okay. Why is... He looks so sad. Maybe just weak direct. Yeah, maybe. Ocean 3 as well as the second are quite the gem. They're action RPGs that I bet can. Unrelated, when are we getting a Nintendo DS deep dive? Never. Never. We are no. I mean, I might play. I could get down with some Nintendogs, but I'm not. That's something like DS and Wii. Like, I'm never, like, DS, Wii, PS2, PlayStation. I'm never doing a deep dive into those. I did a deep dive specifically of N64 because it was nostalgic and had a relatively small library. I'm doing a deep dive of GameCube because it also has a relatively small game library in comparison to other consoles of its time, which have over 1,000 games. It's ridiculous, and Is the actress from Gilmore that's in Handmaid's Tale is a very good actress in that? Oh, nice! Do DS and Wii. Howard, no, I'm not. I will never. You can't make me. Yeah, let's give it a little bit more.
I'm not strong enough to carry anymore.
You do. I know. And rhyming aside, I dare to say I would even vouch for Star Ocean 3 to rival Final Fantasy 13. I'll willingly pay. Oh. So they're like MMOs, is what you're saying.
Swords, axes,
Like, that shows you how little I know
have
of the
everything
series.
you need right here.
Lieutenant Mace. I'm not wearing any shield because I have a located weapon. Another helmet +1.
If you need something to split some...
The nuggies are hitting. Oh hell yeah, dude. You know what's great? I don't align with the CEO's beliefs, but I will fuck with some Chick-fil-A's Polynesian sauce. Like they sell that in the in the supermarkets and stuff. I'll buy a bottle of that and eat chicken nuggets with that, and like,
What are you looking for?
fuck me up with that, dude. Can't overstate how delicious that sauce is.
Our shop carries the finest dwarven weapons, brought here all the way from the Sunset Mountains.
Flaming longsword. Oh, I can't really use it anyway, so maybe I could, but why would I want to?
Swords, axes, bows. We have everything.
Some good sauce is key. Oh yeah, oh yeah. 13. You mean 7? Oh, okay, okay.
If you need something to split someone's skull, or a helm to protect your own,
Raw
you'll come
nugs.
to the right
You're raw
place.
dogging.
If quality
Nope,
and
not
price
even gonna
are your
finish
chief
that
concerns,
sentence.
then look no farther. You'll find my shop has excellent weapons at reasonable prices.
Such a specific sound effect seems to use Kingdoms of Almor. Oh, interesting.
I think the smell of the sewers
Okay, you'll
has
say it.
taken a liking to you.
Controversial, I would claim I enjoy nuggies with spicy mayo. It's the right amount of condiment tame. Ooh.
We have many fine
I would try
deals.
that.
What are you looking for?
Raw dog and nugs. Okay. There, I said it. I don't know why I'm like hesitant to say like such out-of-pocket, ridiculous, unhinged shit on stream, because I would not hesitate to be an absolute menace off stream in real life. You would know, Unending. We've talked before. Would that reveal the menace? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I'm like that. Time to be out of pocket. That's what I think of when I see like the typing emotes like that. Just pockets, we're out of here. Like women's clothing, we're out of pockets. Move over, Dennis. Get fucked. Don't ask me why your brain's doing this. Sometimes you're just tuned into the sounds around you, my man. Your dress today had pockets? Oh, hell yeah. Purses get beat the fuck out. I could not imagine not having pockets. Like literally, I am so privileged to never have dealt with not having pockets. Which sounds like a ridiculous sentence, but just like, and I don't even keep a lot in my pockets. It's just the fact that like having to carry around a separate accessory for things like a wallet and phone and stuff. Nah, man, I ain't about it. Cargo pants are the ultimate pocket paradise. Now add more pockets to it, it's worth the price. Yeah, dude, and pocket, I almost said just pocket paradises. Cargo pants are making a comeback. People were dogging on cargo pants for a while, but like I think that just comes from being jealous of not having pockets. Honest. Also, apparently skinny jeans are out of style now. I don't know. I saw I scrolled past a video on YouTube that was just like, what should be out of style, or what should go away? What should people stop wearing? And like, it was just a supercut of people hating on skinny jeans, which I don't even really wear skinny jeans anyway, so I don't have a horse in that race. But like, I don't know. Since when? Millennials are quaking at trend shifts. I'm too old, I don't understand. I wish it was a supercut of us instead. People hands. King of listening to Lord. I haven't. What happened to Lord? Is she okay? She kind of like disappeared, which like good for her. Blowing up, getting popular, getting that bag, and fucking dipping. King of being in the car or house when someone listens to Lord. Fashion and style is not something I keep track, but honestly speaking, jean jackets need to come back. I could get down with that. I've never worn a jean jacket before, but I've seen it on a few people who've been able to pull it off. Yo, these slimes need to calm the fuck down. Oh. She released an album last year. Oh. She's busy sucking up all the ghosts in the room? What does it mean? What? Cries in Jordan Peele's Nope. Did she have a song in that movie? That was a sick movie, by the way. I loved it. Immersive referencing a Tumblr post from 10 years. I haven't been on Tumblr in 12 years. Oh, bring back Jean Jacket. Got it. That went completely over my head. Ah! Yo, these motherfuckers are no joke in like actual like D&D. Get stuck in one and slowly digested. The Lord post was an unflattering pic of her performing live with her mouth wide open. The caption just said she's sucking up all the ghosts in the room. Kirby-ass ghost eater. I've never seen that post. Well, that's funny. I died! Well, good thing I just saved, right? No! Oh my god, I'm so far back. Alright. I died again. I'm used to being able to just quick save every 5 minutes. Baldur's Gate 3. Beat him off with a stick. I said it. I died again. Beating them off? What? Hear me out, this may sound crazy. A new Dark Alliance game with couch co-op or friendly fire multiplayer will bring much chaos and much glee. Ooh, yeah. I could get down with that. I loved playing couch co-op with friends on Gauntlet and Champions of Norath. I never played multiplayer Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. I always ever played it by myself. Which may be why I never beat it. But yeah, Gauntlet, Dark Legacy, and
I'm not strong enough to carry anymore.
Yeah. Did you pick a sorcerer for a particular reason, or magic just pog? Magic just pog. It sounded more interesting than an archer or fighter, you know? And that's what you missed on Glee. That's what you missed on Glee. I don't fucking know what the Glee like song was, but I remember it was just a bunch of dudes. Just people going doot. Right?
Our shop carries the finest dwarven weapons, brought here all the way from the Sunset Mountains. Swords, axes, bows. We have everything you need right here. If you need something to split someone's skull, or a helm to protect your own, you come to the right place. If quality and price are your chief concerns, then look no farther. You'll find my shop has excellent weapons at reasonable prices.
Baldur's Gate 3 has grown popular and big, but I can't turn the slow turn-based combat. Not far, I would dig. Yeah, I didn't think I would like it as much because I didn't really like that. Excuse me, I didn't really like that kind of gameplay. For a while, like I liked it back when back when I was a little younger, playing the likes of Legend of Dragoon, Paper Mario, Baldur's Gate 2, but then I kind of fell out of favor of it when I was in my teens and everything. And I was kind of worried that I wouldn't really like it very much in Baldur's Gate 3. But I've liked it. I've liked it. I do wish you could speed up the opposing forces' movements, just so their turns didn't take so long. But wait, what was that? But it's been okay. I've been able to tolerate it enough and enjoy it, dare I say. Baldur's Gate 3 is turn-based? Yes. And it's an interesting form of turn-based combat because it's like, you know how like in Pokemon, how whoever goes first is decided by their speed stat, right? And like other RPGs do a similar kind of thing. But because Baldur's Gate is based out of D&D, and like I don't remember, and it's been so long, and I was really young when I played Baldur's Gate 2. I don't remember those games relying so heavily on D&D mechanics. But in Baldur's Gate 3, your turn order is based off of your initiative. So if you've never played Diablo, wow, where'd that come from? If you've never played D&D, when you enter combat, you have to roll a d20, a 20-sided dice, to determine how fast you are in the turn, or like how far up you are in the turn order. So the higher number, from 1 to 20, the sooner you move in combat. That determines your turn order, and that you could also add modifiers to that. Some characters have more modifiers, so you roll a d20, and you happen to roll like a 12, but you roll a 12, but then you have a modifier to add an additional 5 or something, so that goes up to 17. So then that determines that. But then if nobody else rolls higher than a 17, you go first. Or if someone does roll higher, it kind of goes down from there, right? And you do that for every bit of combat, whereas like in like Monopoly and stuff, traditional tabletop games, your turn order is determined at the beginning of the game, and that you sit like that for the rest of the game. But it re-rolls every combat, so it could be different every time. And you get more stats later on in D&D, which can increase your initiative stat. Sounds kind of like tabletop, like Warhammer 40k. Exactly, yeah. I mean, I don't know how Warhammer 40k works, but I would imagine if you're comparing the two, that's probably not inaccurate. About to get boxed in. These kobolds are supposed to be like lizard-like creatures, and they sound more like monkeys. Trust my comparison, yeah. Baldur's Gate 3 is just Divinity Original Sin 2, but more D&D. I've never played Divinity Original Sin, and I had no idea that the developers for Baldur's Gate 3 were the same people until I bought Baldur's Gate 3, opened up the game launcher, and saw Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2 on the launcher as additional games. I'm like, oh, the same developers. I'm the original Sin. Wow, nice to meet you, Mr. Sin. Yeah, give me more health potions. I spent like 8 of them fighting those guys. Mr. Sin was my father. Oh, of course. What's that saying from Teddy Roosevelt? Speak softly and carry a big stick. That's what this chick's doing. Because the dialogue audio is so quiet, am I right? The two games are very alike. The only difference I see is that Baldur's Gate rooted in D&D and dice roll to spike. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, and even then, I think they take a few liberties. Like, it's not perfect. It's not a perfect one-to-one, like, video game adaptation to D&D, right? But they have similar mechanics, like similar design philosophies. The spells are the spells and skills and stats are the same. You know, the perks for each level up for each race and sub-race and class and subclass are all the same. Like, they pull from D&D 5th edition, which is really cool. But they take a few liberties to make it easier to digest for people who either have never played D&D tabletop or just easier to digest in video game form, right? Similar to how they did with the D&D movie, Honor Among Thieves, which recently came out, which I highly recommend, by the way. A really funny movie with a really killer cast. Good experience all around. I saw it on a whim, actually, with a bunch of friends over the summer. But, you know, they also kind of, they took inspiration from D&D to make a faithful movie adaptation, but they had to, you know, cut a little bit of the fat and not be so particular with a few things as to not get bogged down in the rules of D&D to make it easier to watch, you know? Fuck. Good thing I just saved. Another issue I must tag in, despite how high a dice rolls, us players cannot fuck a dragon. We cannot be Donkey from Shrek. You are correct. So I saw a lady watching that movie on an airplane, and I looked over at some part where their faces are distorted, and I thought I was losing my mind. I know exactly what scene you're talking about. Wild that you just happen to have glanced over, because that only happens like once in a movie for a sight gag. because the guy's trying to cast like illusion or like mirror image. I don't know the specific spell he's trying to cast, but like the idea is that he's losing concentration, which is a thing in D&D mechanics. So like his illusion starts to break down because he's losing concentration, which I thought was a neat little trick, or a neat little nod. I'm saying all this as coming from someone with a very limited, like very low experience with D&D, by the way. I've played D&D a few times, never completed a campaign myself. But I've played enough. I've made more characters than I've participated in campaigns. But I feel like a lot of people can say that because character creation in D&D is one of the most time-consuming things you could possibly do in that game. In the tabletop version.
I'm not strong enough to carry anymore.
Hello, Chi-Bro. How's it going? But like, once you get over creating a character in D&D, and if you can find a good group of people to play it with, it's a fucking riot. I did not have a very good group of people to play it with, because like most everyone in that group had a very short attention span. So when we would start doing something, like we would start the campaign and we'd start playing, and then like if one person was involved in a conversation that not everyone else was involved in, everyone not in the conversation would just fuck off and play like League of Legends and shit and get distracted, and we would like no one would stay engaged in the session, and it was very annoying. So not a very good experience. And a few times I've tried to start campaigns with other groups of friends, and we just fell off because we couldn't organize. You know, it's the same kind of issue you have with trying to organize online gaming with friends. That like everyone has to work, and so like, you know, how do we organize work schedules and taking care of? Some people have kids they need to take care of, and it's a mess. So. On Among Thieves is surprisingly enjoyable. Yeah. If you think past the fourth wall, every bad outcome's just D&D players' bad dice roll. That was deployable. Yeah, exactly. At one point, there's a scene where the barbarian in the group is fighting a bunch of people in like this tight enclosed area, and she like uses a piece of the environment as a weapon. And I leaned over to my friend who I was watching it with, and I was like, "There's an improvised weapon skill, right?" And he goes, "Oh yeah." Just like little details like that. It's fun. But even if you have zero experience with D&D, both the movie Honor Among Thieves and Baldur's Gate 3, I feel like would be very fun things to experience. Good fun movie to just to watch and enjoy. And Baldur's Gate's just a solid story experience all around. If you can either get over the turn-based gaming and enjoy it for what it is, or if you just like turn-based gaming, because some people just like it, then, you know, highly recommend. I could not recommend Baldur's Gate 3 enough. Which I feel like I've already said that already in stream, but it bears repeating. Why is everything slimy? Also, why are these slimes hitting so hard? My god. the gelatinous slimes give a good, do not be shocked or scared of thee. I merely found the cheer button, which is the key. Thank you so much for the bits, man. Any bit is appreciated. Ah. My God. These slimes, I swear. The waving snail. Why is the snail? He's stuck in an earthquake. Free him. Now, which direction should I go? Save often. I think of the multi-switch situation. Switchuation, if you will. Vex, because of the rhyming, I'm asking, did you ever play Banjo-Kazooie? With Grunty and her rhyming speech? Oh my God. I had to give bits, but I am disappointed. Your cheer function lacked the text-to-speech function. Did it? You're right. That shouldn't. Oh, maybe it's. I think it might be 100-bit minimum. Because to avoid like spamming, people spamming it. I'll have to look into that. Don't. That is by no means a hint to pledge more bits, because I don't know for certain if that is the case. Maybe it might just be broken and I might have to fix it. But I think I did set the minimum to 100. I'll have to figure that out, but right now I don't recall how to change that, and I feel like I would just be wasting a lot of time on stream trying to fix that and detract from the game. You've never played Banjo-Kazooie? Wow. I adored the game. It is one of my favorite games of all time. I know it's not the best game in the world. It's got its flaws, but I still love it. It's very nostalgic for me. I think it was one of the it's the perfect kind of 3D platformer. Absolutely unmatched, even by their own creators, because developers of Yooka-Laylee were a lot of the same developers of the Banjo-Kazooie franchise, and they tried with Yooka-Laylee, but it just kind of did not work. That was lucky. I was not paying much attention to my health as I should have been. Was that worth it? Apparently yes, because there's a switch here that I need to press. I always say I want a remake to Banjo-Kazooie, or a re-release, like HD re-release of some kind, or like a sequel. But you know, I'm afraid that no one would be able to capture the old magic of Banjo-Kazooie. You know, maybe someone would, and I'd be okay with a Spyro Reignited trilogy style remake for Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie, which I think a lot of people would really prefer, but at this point I would honestly take anything. Banjo-Kazooie and many others were games enjoyed on the GameCube, but unlike some, I was played the PlayStation 1 and 2. Kids like me regroup. Ah. I think I'm missing a switch somewhere. Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie were on N64. That was like one of the first games I ever played. Not including, I mean like, no, I didn't miss a switch. Okay, good. Like, really, the very first game I played, like long form, was Super Mario 64. Because I had that for Christmas when I got the Nintendo 64 for Christmas. But like, the first platformer game I really remember sinking my teeth into and like really playing it and beating it myself was Banjo-Kazooie.
Have you done as I asked, Khan?
Yes, my Lord Xantum. I sent one of my best men to the crypts in the temple, as you instructed.
The orb must be placed within the Chamber of Ashes within the crypts. If your man fails to do this, then both of you shall answer for it.
Yes, my lord. He knows your wishes, and he will not fail you.
Very well. Bring me the prisoner you found in the sewers. I will question him now.
My lord, I sent for the prisoner some time ago, but I have received no word from the bugbears in the sewers.
Send your men into the sewers. Find out what has happened to our soldiers and bring me the prisoner. Do not fail me in this, Khan.
Yes, my lord. Should I recall the man I sent to the temple?
No. If he places the orb as instructed, he will not be coming back. Tell your men to avoid the temple grounds. To enter it now is certain death.
I don't know why it made me think of this, but I've never played, really played, Mortal Kombat, like the Mortal Kombat series. You know, I played the games on the N64, obviously, but never really played them. But for some reason, and I've never really been too attached to the hyper gore that comes with games like that. I'm not opposed to it. I'm not like, oh my gosh, pearl clutching, you know. But I was never super hyped about it. But for some reason, the new Mortal Kombat 1 reboot is kind of catching my eye.
Run now, before it changes you!
What?
I am Fayed, a priest of Ilmater. I tend the crypts and perform burial rites here at the Shrine of Suffering. Now I fear that I shall be the next one to be changed.
Well, then get out.
Into the Walking Dead! Haven't you seen them? They're everywhere!
I liked that show for a while. Really fell off after season 7.
Sisters of the temple, all dead. I was taking an urn of ashes to one of the crypts when I discovered a strange set of tracks leading downwards. When I followed them, I found that thing, that foul orb, and the dead arose around me. Vile skeletons, zombies, unholy ground. I acted quickly, sealing this level off from the level below, then barricaded myself in this room. I had hoped sealing off this level would prevent the dead from reaching here. I was wrong.
He was wrong. How'd you seal off this level?
Of Ilmater set up some non-lethal traps here in the crypts to capture grave robbers.
I understand what you're saying, even I can relate. I have the same issue, but with the Halo franchise, which I debate. Oh. So you've never really played the Halo franchises either?
I knocked all the urns from their pedestals and then barricaded myself in here. But I was not fast enough. Some of the dead had already entered this level, and the power of that thing below seems to be able to reach even here. Fortunately, I am able to hide myself from the eyes of these undead creatures. For the time being, I can only hope that the gates and wards will prevent the dead from reaching the level above.
Alright, where are these undead coming from?
They're coming from below, from that thing in the Chamber of Ashes. It's an orb. I only caught a glimpse of it, what it was doing to my fellow priests. The orb calls to their spirits, then kills them, slowly letting them die, then raising them again so they may suffer in undeath as well.
I suffer in undeath all day.
Even now, I can hear it calling.
It's called
trying
living.
To draw me to it so it can kill me, then raise me from the dead to perform its will.
I'll take care of the orb, Vade. Take the secret door to the sewers to get back to the streets, and tell the guards and priests what's happened.
No, my place is here. I should help you, not run from this. If I can help you, I will.
Very well. Can you tell me where the orb came from?
I don't know. I was delivering an urn to the lower crypts when I suddenly noticed tracks on the floor. As I am the only one who usually comes down here, I became curious and followed them.
That must have been that thief I've been tracking. Where did the tracks lead?
They lead to the level below. That was when I noticed a foul-smelling mist emanating from the Chamber of Ashes. When I entered the chamber, there it was, a swirling gray orb surrounded by bodies and this horrid glow. And without thinking, I ran and hid.
Probably just why you're still alive, Fade. Are you sure you don't want to take the sewers out of here? I can manage on my own.
No, my place is here. I should help you, not run from this.
Yeah, sure.
Of course.
Not really needed, I don't think. Not at this present moment. No, I played Halo a ton as a kid. Halo 2 is like my most like nostalgic game. I played a lot of Halo 3 and 4, and ODST and Reach, but like Halo 2 is my most nostalgic one because I played it so much as a kid with friends of mine. Halo 4 was fun. I know a lot of people didn't really like Halo 4, but I thought it was fun enough. It's not by no means one of the best games in the series, but Halo 4 was fine. Because 2's the best. I mean, yeah, 2, in my opinion, is one of the better, if not the best, Halo game. 3 was pretty damn good too, though. That was still of the Bungie days. Two based. If I'm not a Halo fan, I've been told many times the third Halo is what truly shines. Yeah, Halo 2 is the best for me in terms of nostalgia. And arguably just the best in general, but Halo 3 is pretty top-notch. Like, Halo 4 can't hold a candle to any of the original Halos. And I've not played Halo 5, so I can't really speak to that. I know Halo Reach was not that great. I didn't find it too bad. Like, it wasn't that bad, but it also really wasn't that great. I know a lot of people really love ODST. Emergent, you really like ODST, right? Damn it. But I thought ODST was just okay. I didn't get super attached to it. In fact, I don't even really remember much of the story for that game, honestly. My ass was like, doesn't have Master Chief, don't want it. Which is not a completely good way of thinking about it. Halo 5 is just Halo Infinite, though, right? Like, those aren't two different games.
My power's too weak.
It's the other name for Halo Infinite. I don't recall. The clock strikes 9, so I must bid you farewell. Good night, dear sir, and to all my fellow viewers, and sweet dreams, Spell. Nice. And sweet dreams, Spell. Thank you so much for joining in, Vex. It's okay, though, because I'm probably about to call it a night here, too, in a few minutes. The next time I come across a save, it will probably be when I hang it up for the night. But, you know, hopefully we'll see you back again next Tuesday. I am out of healing potions. Trying really hard not to die. I could go back to... I just died. I didn't even see myself get hit with an arrow. I should go back to town and grab some health potions. Because they're not dropping as frequently as they used to. Sorry, I got distracted. What? Yeah. Oh. Sorry, I'm readjusting myself in my chair. I was sitting all cross-legged, crab-like, and, or shrimp-like, I should say. Let's recall. I also keep forgetting to give this wine bottle to that dude.
We have many.
We have many.
Managed to find me a bottle of Aelith's best?
How do you think
yet?
shrimps feel about being the butt of a posture joke, hmm? No, you get it. I think shrimps have enough problems. I think shrimps have enough to think about having to deal with flamingos. So I think our jokes are the least of their worries. Not mantis shrimps. Mantis shrimps can fuck you up. I don't remember that. But I've often gone on a rant about mantis shrimps, both off and on stream, because they're fucking insane creatures.
Hi, it'll do me well enough. Thank you, friend. Here, have a bottle from me. No idea what the thing does, but it smells awful and it doesn't seem to have the kick I was looking for.
And an extra healing potion and 100 experience. Neat.
Our shop carries the finest dwarven weapons, brought here all the way from the Sunset Mountains.
yeah, let's see. If I don't have anything like
Swords, axes, bows,
armor-wise that I
we
want to buy, I'll buy some
have
extra
everything you need
health
right
potions.
here.
Local streamers offend shrimp community. Come at me. Come at me, shrimps. I could buy this,
If you
right?
need something to split someone's skull, or a helm to protect your own, you've come to the right place.
No, I'll just buy this scale mill. Fuck it.
If quality...
Nice.
Oh,
Come at me, shrimps.
I
Derogatory.
think the smell of the sewers has taken a liking to you.
It only costs 9 gold. Those only cost 30. All right. Oh wait, I'm selling them.
Many fine deals. What are you looking
I am a
for?
dumbass. Fuck it. Why not? That's what I get for shit talking shrimps. Karma's come to roost. Shrimp karma. The karmic cost of shrimp. I should really save it. I'm gonna save it. This doesn't count as me turning off the stream at the next save point, because this is not a new save point. But I just did all that shopping, so I don't want to have to do that all over again in case I die here. I am taking less damage now, though. So that's good. Did I ever choose a new stat to level up? I don't remember. Yeah, these arrows are doing a lot less damage to me now. It was expensive, but it was a good investment. Gotta depart to do some yoga because exercise frees the mind and soul, keeps me alive, or whatever. Or whatever. Something like that. Gonna lurk? No problem. Thank you for the lurk. Enjoy your yogurt. I said it. I know what I said. Hey, it's the next safe spot. Well, I'm gonna clear out this room, and then I'm gonna go back up to the upper right corner just to see if that has anything else, because typically where there's a new safe spot is like the next place to go to, you know, so I don't want to miss up what's up there. Also, I'm having fun playing the game, and I'm not in a huge hurry to stop streaming. But I also don't want to stream for super long tonight. There's also a safe spot up here. Okay. Oh. Either way, can't go wrong, I suppose. Clear out this room too, and then I'll save, and then I'll get ready to end the stream. I don't know where to go now. I don't think these dungeons are randomized like Diablo is. Alright, now I'll see. Okay. So that's gonna be it for tonight. I feel like we made a good start to the progress of this game. I'll return to this game for sure. This isn't gonna be a one-off because I want to play more of it. I don't think I've gotten very far in this game as a kid, so I want to see more of it, which is part of the reason why I do deep dives like this. To, you know, experience more of the games that I either never played before or played very little of. So nice to see you playing something like this. Yeah, man, it's been really fun. But I do have a couple other ideas for the format, like a changing format to the stream. I think because myself and viewers, I've noticed when I start to play a game for a really long time in a row, like multiple streams in a row, we all start to kind of get burnt out on it. I get burnt out on playing it. People stop watching as much as I'm playing these games. So like we like to be refreshed on things, right? So I think I might start like 1 week play Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, and then next week I might play a different game. And then the week after that, maybe go back to Baldur's Gate or play another third kind of game, and then kind of have a little rotation each week, you know? Because I'm only streaming 2 days a week. So 2 days of one game, 2 days of another game, 2 days of maybe a third game, and then repeat a cycle and maybe play with that a little bit. It won't all be GameCube games. It'll be a mixture of other classic games and modern games. There's a couple games on my radar that I want to play on stream. The new Jedi Survivors game that came out earlier this year, I want to play that on stream because I played Fallen Order on stream, and that was a ton of fun. I absolutely fucking loved that game. So I'll play that and other stuff. So that's I got some stuff cooking, you know. Jedi on stream? Yeah, if my fucking computer will run it. Like, I have no doubt my computer will run the game just fine off stream, but when I'm trying to play modern games on my PC and also run OBS, it takes a hit. You know, the encoder on OBS and is pretty resource intensive, right? So sometimes modern games, even on lower graphical settings, don't run too well. But we'll see. Games in crashing, apparently it's ray tracing on a specific planet. Interesting. I never run ray tracing. I can, but I don't even run it off stream. Because as beautiful as it can be, I don't think it adds enough to justify the performance hit. You know what I mean? Because most games without ray tracing, I could run 60 frames per second in 4K. So that's usually not an issue. But if I were to put on ray tracing, I'd have to go down to like 2K or 1080p, or maybe go down from ultra to high or something like that. You know what I mean? And the frame rates would be a little shaky. So I'd like stability over fidelity. You know what I mean? So we'll play with that. I still also have to buy the game too, so because I haven't even bought it yet. So I'll play around. I'll think about it over the weekend, and we'll see what game we come back to next. I will, like I said, I'll come back to Dark Alliance later, but not next weekend. Not next week. We'll play something different next week. But I'll keep y'all updated in the Discord. Until then, thank you guys so much for your support and for the views and for coming in and chatting. Always an absolute blast to talk with you guys. Play some pretty awesome games. Till then, see y'all later.